Let's tune in together. Rub your palms, bring yourself into the center now moment. Press your palms together, bring them to your heart center, and close your eyes. Start to slow down. Just allow your mind to follow the breath. Tune into this movement of energy and information that you're taking in and giving out. This beautiful feedback loop that we're tuned into. Feel your sense of gratitude and appreciation. And connect to the light in your mind's eye, seeing and feeling the beautiful sun shining in all its radiance. Using your breath to connect you to the sun and draw this light into your body. As you inhale, draw the light of the sun directly into your heart. Hold the light at your heart center, allow it to expand and radiate. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown of your head like a fountain all around you. Inhaling the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the breath, the light at the heart center, expand it, radiate, and exhale through the crown. Inhale one more time, the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the breath, the light at the heart center, expand it, and exhale through the crown. Fountain of light. Sitting in this beautiful space, just seeing and feeling yourself filled with light. Inhale a deep breath. Hold the breath, pull root lock. Strong container, rub your palms. Inhale a little bit more. Hold it. Cup those palms over your eyes and exhale. Feel the energy from your palms to your eyes. Inhale. Hold, nourish yourself. And exhale, float the palms down, flutter the eyes open. Open focus like a brand new baby. I hope you're feeling like a brand new baby lately in every moment. Just remembering, magic, the magic that is you, that I know I talk about and I say. And it's not really magic in the way of like, we don't know how or what, because we do know what it is. We do know who we are. But there is still that mystery, there is still that mysterious, magical element that we like. And we have to remember that we can make more of that. We can tune more into that more. And to remind yourself always that everything you need is within you. Everything you need is within you. And, we're using these words, and they're never sufficient. It's not really the full meaning, because everything you need within you, it feels like it's within somewhere, but it's just with you. Everything you need is with you always. And it is your awareness and your decision and your consciousness and your love. And remember, if you decide that your foundation, that your set point, that your very fabric is love and goodness, you have to remember that. You have to keep memorizing that. You have to keep tuning into that. We are losing and dissolving and disassembling these old programs and this deep conditioning, remembering that when we see or feel or think one thing about something, just remembering that whole root system, the tributaries that are going off of that, that is contributing to that thing. So being gentle with yourself, being gentle with yourself. The theme this week is, again, as within, so without. So when we see things crumbling or coming apart, or it seems like maybe it doesn't make sense, or whatever that is in our world. And then also, I'm seeing and hearing people within themselves feeling like maybe it doesn't make sense, or things are crumbling, or things are, coming apart, or just tired, or feeling like, maybe you don't know what to do. But I just want to remind us all that you always know what to do. Love. It's not really more complicated than that. If you don't know what to do for yourself, you just find the love for yourself. Be easy on yourself. Be a little easier on yourself. And, we're in this sort of productive world where you got to be productive all the time, or whatever that is. And I think the most productive thing you could do is love and heal yourself, and clean up all of that stuff that is contributing to your less than, that is contributing to your unworthiness, that is contributing to your belief in lack and belief in your own limitations. That is the most productive work that you could do. Don't get it twisted. There's something out there that you need to do more of. That's just another symptom of this lack and unworthiness. So if there is stuff coming up again, another layer, another thing, you think you already faced this, you already did this, you already know this. Just what I have been feeling and thinking about, even for myself, and I've been saying it, it's a theme about this. Am I willing? And am I willing to upgrade my model of understanding, my model of operating? And I've been saying, this is my latest model of understanding, and I'm willing for it. I'm willing to be wrong. Not wrong, like it's not wrong. I'm willing to be as yet uninformed, or I'm willing to not have all the information as yet. And in that way, you're just open. You're open. You're open. It's not rigid and fixed. Rigid and fixed takes a lot of energy. And if you're feeling tired, or, when people tell me that they're tired, or that they feel just like completely, what is the word today? I'll think of it. But anyways, it means really tired, depleted. I think that was the word. It's a misuse of our energy. It's just, you just got to remind yourself, I'm just I'm just using my energy in a non-efficient way, or even if I'll say a non-truthful way. I'm not using my energy in a true way. I'm spending it rather than investing it. And if I feel tired, that's because I'm going on the same pattern with the same lens and the same viewpoint. And it's not allowing for, because openness and ease and love, they're not tiring. Think of those words. They don't feel like that makes you tired. What makes you tired is trying too hard, is judging yourself, is judging others, is being rigid and fixed on your belief systems. That's tiring. So if you're feeling tired, there's a difference. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, mentally tired or depleted, or like I've done this too much. Perfectionism is tiring. Very good, Karina. Yes, exactly. I probably blocked that one out because I need to work on that one. I've been working on that one for a while, right? We all got that one. So it's just thinking about it, just thinking if I'm tired or if I feel like depleted, that there's a difference between, let me clarify a little bit, because it's not that tired is something bad either. I don't want to make it like that. But I mean, mostly when people are saying it to me, it feels to me like they had enough. You know, they're just like, they don't want to do it anymore right now. And that's okay. That's also okay. You know, like I've always said, you could take a pause, you can put it over there, you can go take a nap, you can breathe, you can do, like, there's always something that you can do. Don't ever feel, I don't feel like anyone here would feel like they're just stuck, you know, like there's just, you don't know what to do. You know what to do. Just, you have to make the decision to do it. So look, if you're not feeling like doing it, that's okay. You have to learn to talk to yourself in a loving way. And sometimes, yeah, just rest. But again, this is the same thing as giving something out there power, like this pattern or this thing or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Again, if we're thinking I'm tired because of this, because I don't want to do this, kind of, I've been through this, I've done it all, like whatever, it's just tiring me. You know, if that's it, then again, you're giving that thing your power. Instead of saying, you know what, I just need a little reset. This is my decision. Like, I'm just continuing to refine and clarify for myself. Always, whatever I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm doing too. I'm not just saying it, like I am applying this as well. And we can continue to refine this giving something out there or someone or something the power over you. And like, because of this, I'm doing this. No, because of me, I'm doing this. Like, always just remind yourself, this is my choice. This is my decision. And if you're not quite there, this is my reminder to you to figure it out, If you're doing that thing, like where it's something or someone, find a way to bring it back to you and make the decision for you. So again, there's many ways you can kind of dissect that. But, you know, when I was saying to take back the power to you and think about all those roots and tributaries, you know, like if this is showing up in this way to me, what are my beliefs and stories and thoughts about this? Like, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I judging? What's the story? This is the same. Like, look, I was thinking today, I've been thinking, like I said, am I willing to upgrade my models of understanding? Sometimes, a lot of times, oftentimes, it means going back to basics. Like basics again from a new level of understanding, right? It doesn't have to be some new thing like we were talking about last week, this quantum, or not even quantum, like whatever, reality doesn't exist, virtual reality thing. It doesn't even have to be like that, some crazy new model of understanding, just really revisiting already the fundamentals and the basics from a new level of understanding. So that's what I've been doing as well. And from this wisdom and this teachings that we are learning from, studying, exploring, investigating, the basics are what? Self-observation, so awareness, self-observation, thinking about what you're thinking about, or stopping yourself and staying in that space. So self-observation, you know, I've been saying it as, you know, non-resistant, non-reactive, non-judgment. That's your self-observation space that we've been practicing. And then, so awareness, and then decision, like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, stop giving the power out there, deciding what you want. After that observation, you're like, oh, I'm reacting because of this, because I think that they're not going to do that, or I'm not getting what it is I say I want. But have I really decided on what I want? Am I really actually clear on what I want? Which in Neville language is called definition of aim. So your self-observation, then your definition of aim. So what do I want? What is the clarity here? And again, like I've said before, if you don't know that, then that's okay. It's okay, but just be aware to stop doing whatever it is you're doing out there that's like you're not getting what you want. If you don't even know what you want, why are you messing up? Why are you getting all your emotions tied up out there? You haven't even been clear about what you want. So stop all that, come back to yourself and just say, I think I should get a little bit more clarity on what it is I want. Now, what have I always said? Maybe you don't know exactly what you want, but you do know how you want to feel. You do know how you want to feel, and you can practice that. And if that is the only thing that you practice, you know that that is enough. And if you can't quite get there because there's stuff coming up or clearing or whatever, again, that's okay. You go back to self-observation. You go back to self-observation. There's always something to do along this little thing. So you're in the middle of this, like, what do I want? And then it's all messed up because there's too much stuff coming up, or you're just not, whatever. You feel like emotional or whatever that is. Okay, what am I thinking? What are the thoughts? What's coming up? What are my beliefs? What am I skipping over to try and do something out here, take an action, tell someone something, do something? What am I need to just go back to the basics and observe what the heck I'm thinking about. What is causing this whole show? And then get clear. And then from there, it gets, again, this process, these fundamentals, this way of operating gets easier and easier as you practice it. You know this. And sometimes you forget. Sometimes you forget. You just fall right back into that sleep. Took a little cat nap. Gotta get back up. Gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Whoops. Just checked out for a little bit. Got a little messy in there. I gotta rewind. Yeah, I'm crazy. It's okay. So you do just figure out what the frick you're thinking about, decide what you want. And then what's the last fundamental in Neville language is detachment. And what do we know that is? Get the heck, and stronger than heck, out of the middle. Like, stop. Detachment means you are not in charge of the how. Stop meddling in the middle of logic and if they do this, then we could do that. And I know people will, try to say like, this is, oh, I got to get this done, or this is, whatever, this world, we need this kind of a thing. I understand. I understand. And at the same time, I'm saying, if you're worrying about all that, then you didn't do step 2 very well. You didn't do step 1 and 2 very well. Because if you do step 1 and 2 quite well, then you feel the feeling, you're feeling good, then you can be detached because you're just so sure. I know what I did. I know what I saw. I know how I feel. And I know how to stay in this feeling now. I have all these tools, all this stuff, a breath, a meditation, a affirmation, listen to a little thing, get a little reminder here, watch a manifestation person, whatever. You get your little booster, and then you remember, okay, the most important thing is being aware of what I'm thinking about and staying in the feeling. And if I stray from that, which is normal and okay, don't freak out. And also, don't get stuck in it. Don't get lost in the sauce over there of, now this, now that, back in the mess. You got to keep it clear. You got to keep yourself clear and simple. It really is this simple. It really, really is. And then, I've been like, just again, I think like everyone, new stuff coming up or new layers of understanding. And then you have to process, there's some kind of, this is something, whatever this is, that is a process to get to this material world or this experience, this physical, tangible experience, right? So there's some kind of process going on, processing. So that could contribute also to a little bit of, let's say, tired or, a need to rest or rejuvenate or whatever that is. and honor yourself in that. Or, you know, just understand that you are the director, and that sometimes you maybe just need to move the energy a little bit. You know, put on a song and dance, or go walk around the block, you know, just something to just, this energy is like getting me all, I feel like I'm getting all tangled up, or I'm thinking too much about something, or I'm getting a little analytical and now I'm getting stressed about it, or whatever that is. And you just need to use the discipline to stop it. Just stop. Just be like, I can stop this right now. I can shift my awareness. I can do something different. And then I'm going to come back to it with a new level of understanding, or a new focus, a new energy, just new eyes, new lenses. And so I just think we complicate it a little bit too much. So I know what I was saying. I've been processing a lot of stuff, and playing around. Like, I like to play around with this stuff. And I was telling you guys today earlier, revise and revise and revise and revise again. And you know that I've been saying this for a very long time. Because why? Well, do I have to plead the case again for a revision? If Neville, this guy, an enlightened being, is saying, if the only thing you take from what I'm teaching is revision and you apply it, you would be good. And if that guy is saying that, I want to pay attention to that. That sticks out to me a little bit. Like, he says a lot of stuff, a lot more stuff than that. And if he's saying, if you only take this one thing and apply it, you would be good. So I've been applying it even more. Like I was saying to you today, there's things we can get a little more like refined on certain things. And so I'm inviting us all to continue with that. Anything, just try it. You got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. It's the same thing as creating a scene. It's the same thing as when we want something and we envision it or we hear it. It's the same thing. You're just learning that you're fluid on this timeline, because linear time really does not exist. So you can be before, you can be after, you can be, you know, in the now moment, you can be anywhere. So if you're replaying something, a conversation that you just had that you think, ooh, could have went better, or you can make it amazing, or I wish they would have said that, or I wish I would have said that, just do it. Don't wish any of those things. Just do it. Just close your eyes for a second and do it. Try it. See a different text message or whatever, or go, if something comes up, this is what I've been noticing too. If something comes up, like for instance, I was talking to someone yesterday and they were telling me about their childhood and how this and this was like this. And I was remembering, yeah, you know, me too. I had that feeling too, or I had those feelings too. So then I realized, okay, I have revised a lot of childhood stuff. I have, but like, this is my opportunity to do this one. You know, I can do this tonight or right now. Like, I can do it as soon as I finish this conversation. I'm going to sit for a minute and just revise it. Just revise it. Like, you know, like I've said before, anything that is coming up for you, like, you know, you maybe made a decision and something didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, or something like that, and you're beating up on yourself for making bad decisions. What do? You revise, you go back, and you say, like, I've always made the best decisions. I've always made the best decisions for everything that has come across my path. And then you hear people telling you, like, I'm so proud of you. You always seem to make the best decisions for yourself, and everything always turns out so well for you. Just do it. Just please do it. Do it. And hear stuff like that, little old conversations, or, you know, maybe even it's now, and someone's reminiscing with you and telling you how you used to be so smart or so good, or whatever is coming up for you, whatever's coming up for you. You were always so coordinated. You were always so coordinated, and you always were so adept at, you know, moving your physical body through space. You know, if you felt like you were clumsy, let's say, you know, and everybody knew you as clumsy, then you just like do stuff like that. Just try it out. I'm saying, try it out. And what also has been fun. So I have a lot of your guys's stories and realizations. And so we'll put it together. Some people maybe want to keep it anonymous, they're just sharing some things and thoughts from themselves, and other people don't mind if they say it themselves to everybody. So we'll either put it in the group, or we can talk about it. Maybe we'll have like a chat session with everyone, like, whoever wants to come, we can open the mics and talk, because that would be nice too. We can maybe figure out when everyone can do it this week, because I just was looking at them and thinking, like, maybe some people do want to tell it themselves, or have a voice now, a year later, all of us, a year later almost. Might be nice to share and hear each other and hear what everyone has to say, or realizations, or biggest uh, enjoyments or delights or lessons, from this time. I think it will be good. So that's why I haven't done anything with that. I've been contemplating, I've been thinking about all this stuff. And also the list, like I really do want to start some lists. So I'll just, even if they're smaller or whatever, if not everybody's able to think of stuff, but that's why I'm challenging us a little bit. Think of something, think of stuff. What would make your life a little delightful? Or, just even small little stuff that you enjoy. Just think about it. Just think about it. Let's start getting that juice magic stuff up. And then the last thing I want to say is this what's been working really, really well, and that's why I've been sharing it, and lots of people are using it, and now I'm getting the stories back from this, is everything turned out way better than we could have even imagined. Everything turned out better than we expected. And everyone who I share that with, of course, likes it, because that feels good. It soothes yourself. But if you really know what you're doing, that we understand what we're doing, and then you start applying that. I have one story I have that this is really cool. So somebody called me, and they don't usually call. So, when people call, like something's up. So something was going on with this person's son. And they were telling me like that, they were more upset for their son than anything that ever has happened in their life, because, it's your kid. So you really, like, your emotions get. And I said, well, what did you say to your son? And they were like, whatever they said. And I said, no, that was good. That's good. But they were still freaking out. And I said, okay, you can say all that, but like, that's your projection too. You have to fix what's going on with, what do you believe? Like, do you believe it's going to turn out even better than we expected? And the person was like, okay, yeah. Like, maybe they weren't quite there yet, but they're understood, and they knew that they had to get there. So they had calmed the son, but the son doesn't know any of this stuff, none of this stuff, and really doesn't want to hear it. Like he's in an analytical, like, stress mode. It had to do with work. So possibly thinking he may lose his job. And so, he wasn't in the place to just be like, oh, everything's going to turn out better than he expected. He wasn't going to have that. But the person that was asking me could get there and was doing it. So of course we uplifted this son in our minds, and they were thinking everything turned out better than he expected. The kid texted today. The message from the kid was, hey, it turned out even better than I could have expected. The kid who never heard those words before, never heard those words, even better than I would have expected. I don't know, but it was like a lot of those words were in the kid's text message. Yes, to the parent. And the parent then was also sold. Then then you can't really deny it. Then you're like, okay, wow, he just wrote what I was thinking and what you said. And now the kid's writing that and doesn't really think like that and didn't hear or know any of this. And it did turn out better. And it was actually obviously unfolded perfectly and ended up being a good thing. Where he thought possible loss of job, his immediate superior was praising him for catching the mistake and sharing it with her. So it turned out way better than he expected. So that's a nice little recent turned out better than we expected. And even in our own group, the same thing. This one person that maybe will share it is not on the call at this moment, but maybe we'll share it in the group. She also has used this, turned out better than I expected, and has had two results with it already, and surprised. And not surprised, but it's still a bit surprising in a delightful way. It's not that surprising like you didn't expect it, but when it really, really happens and you're like, wow, that is actually better than I could have expected, it feels really good. It feels really good. So that's what I'm encouraging everybody to do, in this spirit of don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple. Keep it very, very simple. And if you know what you're doing and you can calm all the other storms or stuff that's coming up with any techniques and tools that we have, you know what you're doing. Just keep yourself in this space. And because you're able to do all that stuff, manage the energy, manage the emotions and all that stuff, you can still keep in this energy of everything is turning out better than I expected. Everything always turns out better than I expected. And if you can get yourself into that, because I like to have, the mind gets used to things, gets complacent on things. So it's nice to come up with some different ways of saying the same thing, like, isn't it wonderful, in an expectational way that immediately calms and soothes you, immediately snaps you back into your state. So if we can just keep implementing that, let's get some more stories of things turning out way better than we could have expected. I just love that. Okay, let's soothe ourselves a little bit, and then we'll go into your state akin to sleep before you go to sleep. And remember, bring that feeling, maybe even that now we can play with that feeling before sleep of everything is always turning out better than I expected. I remember when I used to worry, and now I know, and I'm being shown over and over again that everything is turning out way better than I expected. Isn't it wonderful? So good. So just let's take that with us into sleep, but let's get our brain state there. Let's get everything there with all these beautiful tools that we have. Okay, let's look straight ahead. Open focus, relax. Inhale deep into your chest and hold the breath. Expand your capacity. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You can do it. Light. More light. Smile more. One more. Now hold, squeeze it up. Keep smiling. You're squeezing all those muscles tight. Like no one should know you're squeezing. You're keeping your container tight. See yourself bright, bright, bright. And exhale gracefully. Good. Inhale deep into the chest. Try not to leave any space. Good. Filled. A little bit more. Expand into the back more. A little bit more sides. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. One more. Hold it. Now squeeze. Squeeze tight. All those muscles tight. See your energy bright, like you could ding. Tight. Exhale. Good. I see that. Very good. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale deep into the chest. Hold your breath. We're making a shift. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. What do you want? More. Decide more. You can do it. Love more. Soften more. Expand more. Beyond your physical body more. One more. One more. Now hold. Now squeeze. Squeeze that up. Squeeze it tight. Squeeze. Bottom squeeze. Navel squeeze. Maybe even your diaphragm squeeze up. And exhale gracefully. Close your eyes. Enjoy it. Inhale. And exhale. And just enjoy. See if you can bring your awareness into the space all around you. Just reminding yourself getting out of your physical senses and into your inner senses. And tune into that infinite mind, infinite energy, perfection. Let's bring our hands on our heart. We're going to do a little cannon breath, just 1 minute, through the mouth. Clear it out. Use your navel. Let's go. We got to move a little energy. Exhale. Inhale deep. Hold it. Swallow. Close your eyes. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just staying with your heart for a moment. See if you can allow your breath in and out at the heart center. Good. Let's use heart mudra. Fold the index finger down. Middle finger to the, middle and ring finger to the thumb. Stretch your pinky. Bring it on your lap. We'll do 4-4, 4-4. Rhythmic, balanced. Manage your resources in an equal and even way. Just bringing everything into order. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, 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 hold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Hold it out. Inhale, 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 inhale. Hold the breath. You're going to go on your own. Inhale. Woo. Inhale deeply. Sorry. Hold the breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Inhale some more. Let's laugh. Little evening chuckle. Yeah, my whole setup is professional. Okay, let's do some sound. Rub your palms. Bring your wrists together. Bring them at your throat center. Just tune in for a minute to your throat, to your sound, to your unique vibration. What energy are you bringing into your world through your voice that you use every day to communicate to people? You want to make it smooth, make it loving. I'm going to do Zoe with your full breath. Don't be afraid of your voice. Inhale to begin. Inhale deep, hold the breath. Pull root lock, pull the energy into your heart, into your hands, feel it on your face. And exhale. Inhale, sweep it up. Gather it all up. Exhale through the mouth, press down. Cover yourself with light. Inhale, sweep. Gather it all up. Exhale through the mouth, press down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, press. Just sitting quietly for a moment. Just tuning into your state of being. Tuning into that pattern of perfection, of that unconditional love that is you. Just sync yourself up with that. Get out of the way. Get out of your own way. Tune into the perfection, the true perfection. Okay, we're going to do something different. Not that different, but we haven't done this before. So hopefully your left nostril's open because we're going to do left nostril breathing, just left nostril. So we're closing the right side and we're going to just breathe in and out slowly through the left nostril. The left side is soothing, is the water side, is the feminine side. And if you ever have thoughts before you go to bed, or if you need to calm down that analytical stuff or anything that is not soothing or harmony, left nostril breathing, again, simple, easy, but it works. It really works. So we're going to you can use your right hand, close your right nostril. The left hand, you know what? Yogi's choice. You could be Gyan Mudra, you could be palm face up, you could be palm face down, whatever you want on that. You could even be hand on your heart if you want to do that. That feels good. And you're just going to inhale and exhale through the left nostril for a couple minutes. Release your hand. Bring both hands onto your heart. Inhale. Hold for a moment. And exhale. Just tune in how you feel. It's very, very soothing. Parasympathetic, healing. Tune into your heart. What does your heart have to tell you in this moment? What is your heart saying? What is your heart feeling? All is well. Decide. Feel yourself calm and confident that you decide to know. You decide to know who you are. You decide to know the truth. You decide to choose love. You decide that everything is always, always working out for you. And everything is always, always turning out better than you could even imagine. Decide. All in. You have nothing to lose and everything to experience and gain. Decide. The only thing that is limiting me is a thought. The only thing that ever limits me is a thought, is an idea. And the thing that frees me is also a thought, an idea, a decision. Tune into your inner knowing. Decide to be aware that you will stay awake. And if you forget, decide that you will remember, at least, at the very least, to choose love. But if I forget everything else, I will always remember love. Memorize that feeling in every cell of your being, every space in between, every space around you. Expand it into your space, this love. Expand it into your city. See it, feel it rippling out from your heart center, this love. Waves of love into your country, into your world, into your universe and beyond. That you are aligned, attuned to, aware of love. Bring your hands to prayer. Covering yourselves in the blankets of love, peace, and light. Envision a beautiful, the most beautiful pink light. Inhale to begin. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Inhale, beautiful blue light, love, peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Inhale, beautiful white light, light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Inhale for Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you guys for joining me with your beautiful energy, contributing to the information, the new awareness, new understandings.